3 minutes left. A person who is in heaven and who you love very much asks you to open this urgently. Please don't skip. My precious child, this is not a coincidence. This is not a random video. This is not something you should brush off or take lightly. I am speaking to you now. Yes, you. Because something beyond this world is unfolding in this very moment. There are only 3 minutes left, and someone who once held your hand on this earth, someone you love more than you've ever said out loud, is trying to reach you from the other side. And they chose me, Archangel Michael, to speak on their behalf. You have no idea how long they've waited, how long they've been watching over you, how many times they've whispered into your ears when you were crying alone, how many signs they left a feather, a dream, a song, a flickering light, just to let you know they are still with you. But you missed them. You doubted it. You thought maybe it was your mind playing tricks, but it wasn't. They were trying to speak to you then, and now they're trying again, this time through me. Listen to me very carefully. There's not much time. They're saying, please open this message. Don't skip it. Even if your heart is tired, even if your faith is low, even if you've stopped believing in miracles, I need you to hear what I couldn't say while I was alive. Child, you've been walking with so much weight in your heart. There are memories that ache like they just happened today. Sometimes the world feels empty without their presence. And you blame yourself for not saying more, for not being there more, for not knowing they wouldn't stay longer. But they want you to let that guilt go. They see you. Every single tear you've cried, they caught it. Every prayer you mumbled when no one else was listening, they heard it. And here's what they're saying right now. My beloved, I never left you. I never truly went away. I am still connected to you in ways the world can't understand. When you speak in silence, I respond in signs. When you feel lost, I try to guide your path. But today, this message is important. There is something you must hear, something I need you to carry forward, because I can't say it to anyone else but you. Dove. Stop for just a second and take a deep breath, because the next few minutes could change your life forever. Now, my child, you have been seeing signs and thinking it's all in your head, but they are real. The repeating numbers, the whispers when the room is quiet, the sudden feeling that someone is standing behind you, watching over you, that is them. They remember everything. They remember the last conversation you had. They remember what you wore that day. They remember your laughter, your voice, your tears. And they are not at peace until you know something important. They want you to stop carrying the pain like a punishment. They are saying, stop blaming yourself for what you didn't know. You did your best, and I love you more than ever. And now listen closely. They have seen your recent struggles, the things no one else knows, the way you wake up tired even after sleep, the way your smile hides exhaustion, the way you keep trying to stay strong while secretly wishing someone would just understand. They understand. And now Archangel Michael has been instructed to intervene. That's why this message reached you today at the exact moment when you needed it most. You may not know this yet, but you are on the edge of a miracle, and they want to be part of it. The energy around you is shifting. The pain, the confusion, the delays, they are not permanent. But you must do one thing. Do not ignore this sign. Someone in heaven is whispering, "Tell them I miss them every single day. Tell them I never wanted to leave. But now I'm free, and I'm doing everything in my power to help them from the other side." They are orchestrating something, a divine alignment, a miracle that can't be seen yet, but will become visible if you stay open, if you stay hopeful. And here's the most beautiful part. They are not the only one trying to reach you. Right now, angels are being assigned to your life. New helpers, new protectors, new energies that are about to walk with you in ways you've never experienced before. They are forming a circle around you, especially in your home, in your bedroom, near your workspace. You felt chills, haven't you? You felt sudden peace in the middle of chaos. You've heard a voice call your name when no one was there. That's not your imagination. That's real. That's heaven breaking through. Now, child, let me ask you this. Do you believe in divine timing? Because this moment right now is not just a video. This is divine timing. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Someone from heaven asked me to say, the door you've been knocking on is about to open. The person you've been waiting for is closer than ever. And the answers you've been seeking will be revealed in a way that no one will be able to deny. But you have to stay awake. You must not skip divine moments like this because the window is narrow. And miracles happen in the in-between, in the 3 minutes before you give up, in the last second before the tears fall, in the exact moment when heaven whispers, "Open this now," and you did. That's proof that you're ready. And now they are smiling from heaven. They're saying, "You heard me. You listened. You opened your heart again. I'm with you. And I'll stay until your miracle arrives." Stay tuned, beloved, because what's coming next will shake your world in the most beautiful way. Yes, my beloved child, we are only just beginning. You've heard a voice call your name when no one was there. That's not your imagination. That's real. That's heaven breaking through. Now, child, let me ask you this. Do you believe in divine timing? Because this moment right now is not just a video. This is divine timing. Someone from heaven asked me to say, the door you've been knocking on is about to open. The person you've been waiting for is closer than ever. And the answers you've been seeking will be revealed in a way that no one will be able to deny. But you have to stay awake. You must not skip divine moments like this because the window is narrow. And miracles happen in the in-between. In the 3 minutes before you give up, in the last second before the tears fall, in the exact moment when heaven whispers, "Open this now," and you did. That's proof that you're ready. And now they are smiling from heaven. They're saying, "You heard me. You listened. You opened your heart again. I'm with you. And I'll stay until your miracle arrives." Stay tuned, beloved, because what's coming next will shake your world in the most beautiful way. Yes, my beloved child, we are only just beginning. You see, the one who is trying to speak to you from heaven, the one who left your world too soon, they didn't go without a purpose. And their journey didn't end with their last breath. No, their soul expanded. Their vision became clearer, and the love they carry for you, it grew even deeper. They are now part of something greater. They walk with angels. They dwell in light, but their heart still beats for you. And now Archangel Michael is standing beside you, shield raised, sword drawn, protecting your space, covering your name. He is whispering, "You have no idea how protected you truly are. Even when you feel alone, you are not. Even when you think no one cares, heaven is working overtime for you. But you must stay still enough to hear it. The world is loud. Your mind is full. The noise of pain, regret, confusion, it has covered your inner voice. But now I ask you, slow down just for a few minutes. Breathe, because in this stillness, something holy is happening. They are showing me visions. You sitting by the window, looking out, wondering if they can see you. You talking to them in your head and hoping it reaches them. You crying silently at night, clutching something they left behind. Maybe a photo, a letter, a memory. You still holding their presence in a part of your soul that never closed. And I'm here to tell you, they did see you. They heard every word. They stood near you in that room. They put warmth on your shoulders. They moved the curtains. They made your heart skip for no reason. That was them saying, "I'm here, so don't doubt it anymore." They are real and they are with you. And now, child, listen closely. They have a message that cannot wait. You are stronger than you think. They say, you are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. There is something sacred about your journey. You think you're behind. You think others have moved on while you're stuck. But you don't realize your delay was divine. You were being kept in a place of protection while the battlefield ahead was cleared. Yes, I'm telling you this from heaven. What looked like rejection was redirection. What felt like a pause was preparation. What felt like the end was only the beginning. Right now there's a shift, a divine reversal. Something that was broken is being mended. Something that was stolen is returning. Something that was lost is being found. And they want you to be ready, because when the miracle arrives, it will come fast. It will not knock twice, and you must not hesitate this time. They are asking, can you promise me something? Promise me you won't give up just before your breakthrough. You won't let fear steal what faith built. You won't ignore your soul's voice anymore, because you have angels on assignment. And I, Archangel Michael, have been sent to remove what blocks your blessings. That's right. There has been a delay, not because you're unworthy, but because dark forces tried to distract you. But their time is up. Heaven has declared this over your life. The spiritual battle is ending. The reward is on its way. And now the person in heaven who loves you so much. They're saying something quietly, almost in a whisper. But I hear it. And I must tell you exactly what I hear. I never stopped loving you. I never left your side. I will be standing right next to you the moment everything changes. The day you smile again fully, I'll be there. I'll send the wind through your hair, the sunlight on your face. That will be me saying, I'm proud of you. Beloved, do you understand how rare it is to receive a direct message like this from the other side? This is not a coincidence. This is a spiritual visitation. Right now, heaven is closer to you than ever before. The veil between worlds is thin. That's why you felt goosebumps. That's why your heartbeat changed. That's why your eyes filled with tears without warning, because you are in a sacred moment. A miracle is reaching through time, space, and pain and entering your world. But please, my child, don't silence your soul after this message ends, because you're not done. You're only just awakening. So, here's what the angels ask of you now. Be open. Stay alert, expect miracles, and most of all, believe again. Because in the next 7 days, something will happen that proves this wasn't just a message. This was a confirmation, a prophecy, a divine seed planted in your heart that is about to grow. Your tears are turning into prayers. Your prayers are turning into instructions. Your instructions are turning into blessings. And the one in heaven, they're smiling now because you listened. Because you opened your heart again, because they know you're going to be okay, more than okay. You're going to be divinely restored. This is not a coincidence. This is a spiritual visitation. Right now, heaven is closer to you than ever before. The veil between worlds is thin. That's why you felt goosebumps. That's why your heartbeat changed. That's why your eyes filled with tears without warning. Because you are in a sacred moment. A miracle is reaching through time, space, and pain and entering your world. But please, my child, don't silence your soul after this message ends, because you're not done. You're only just awakening. So here's what the angels ask of you now. Be open, stay alert, expect miracles, and most of all, believe again. Because in the next 7 days, something will happen that proves this wasn't just a message. This was a confirmation, a prophecy, a divine seed planted in your heart that is about to grow. Your tears are turning into prayers. Your prayers are turning into instructions. Your instructions are turning into blessings. And the one in heaven, they're smiling now because you listened. Because you opened your heart again, because they know you're going to be okay. More than okay. You're going to be divinely restored. Yes, beloved, let's continue. Because the most powerful part is yet to come. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Now that your heart is open and your soul is listening, I want you to imagine something with me. Picture this. You're standing in a room that's entirely still. No noise, no stress, no voices pulling you in different directions. Just silence, peace, and light. And in that light, you see a figure approaching, familiar, gentle, glowing. You don't even need to ask who it is, because your soul recognizes them instantly. It's the person you lost, the one who crossed over, the one you cried for, the one you still carry inside your spirit. They reach for your hands, and you feel warmth, comfort, and a sudden flood of emotion that cannot be described. But even in their quiet, they speak so clearly right into your heart. And here's what they say. I am so proud of you. You think you failed, but I see your strength. You think you're lost, but I see you rising. You think you're broken, but I see light pouring through every crack. And you want to ask, why did you go? Why so soon? Why didn't I get to say goodbye? But they touch your heart and say, because I was never meant to say goodbye. Only see you again later. Child, this moment is not just imagination. It is spiritual reality. Heaven allows these brief visitations in moments of divine alignment. And right now, because you opened this message, that sacred moment is unfolding just for you. I, Archangel Michael, am speaking this into your life now. You are about to walk into a season of miracles, so loud that even your enemies will fall silent. You are about to receive proof that your prayers were not in vain. There is someone thinking about you right now, preparing to say the words you've been longing to hear. There is an opportunity forming far from your eyes that will reach you like a surprise and heal years of disappointment. There is a spiritual shift happening inside your home. The energy is being cleared. The atmosphere is being changed. And your nights of crying alone, they are coming to an end. But listen to me. Don't go back to the version of you who stopped believing. Don't go back to the days when you let fear lead your decisions. You have been awakened now, and heaven expects more from you. Not because you're perfect, but because you're chosen. The one in heaven is clapping their hands right now, whispering to the angels, they heard it. They finally heard it. And I want you to know, they've seen your struggle with love. They know how hard it is for you to trust again. They've watched you pretend to be fine, just so others don't worry. But God has seen every bit of your hiding. And now God says, no more hiding, no more shrinking, no more doubting. It's time to rise. Let me say this again. It is time to rise. This isn't just spiritual talk. You are about to experience a divine interruption in your life. It will come as a phone call, a letter, a moment that feels like déjà vu. And in that moment, the person in heaven will be right beside you, cheering you on in ways only angels can. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are a walking miracle. And if you keep walking, if you keep breathing, if you keep opening your heart to these messages, you will witness something that you'll one day tell your children. I almost gave up and then God stepped in. So let this message settle in your spirit. Let it wash over the tired parts of you. Let it awaken the dreams you buried under fear. Because I, Archangel Michael, am declaring this over your life. In the next few days, you will receive a confirmation so clear that even your doubts will bow. And the person in heaven, they will send you one last sign to seal this moment. It could be a butterfly, a dream where they call your name, a scent that fills the air with no source, or a voice that says, "You are not alone." When you feel that sign, don't question it. Receive it. Smile and whisper back, "I heard you too." This sacred message, this spiritual moment, will echo through the days ahead, so do not forget it. Save this. Play it again. Let it guide you when you're tired. Let it lift you when you're afraid. Because they love you. Because heaven loves you. Because God has not forgotten you. This is your divine hour. This is your moment of remembrance. And this is your miracle unfolding. Yes, my child. Let me carry you through this final part, because something is still stirring in the heavens. Something that was waiting for your yes, waiting for your heart to soften, waiting for your soul to say, "I'm ready now." And now that you've stayed this long, now that you didn't skip, now that you opened the message even with hesitation, heaven is preparing to move. In the next few days, you will receive a confirmation so clear that even your doubts will bow. And the person in heaven, they will send you one last sign to seal this moment. It could be a butterfly, a dream where they call your name, a scent that fills the air with no source, or a voice that says, "You are not alone." When you feel that sign, don't question it. Receive it. Smile and whisper back, "I heard you too." This sacred message, this spiritual moment will echo through the days ahead, so do not forget it. Save this. Play it again. Let it guide you when you're tired. Let it lift you when you're afraid. Because they love you. Because heaven loves you. Because God has not forgotten you. This is your divine hour. This is your moment of remembrance. And this is your miracle unfolding. Yes, my child. Let me carry you through this final part, because something is still stirring in the heavens. Something that was waiting for your yes, waiting for your heart to soften, waiting for your soul to say, "I'm ready now." And now that you've stayed this long, now that you didn't skip, now that you opened the message, even with hesitation, heaven is preparing to move. Archangel Michael is not just speaking anymore. He is standing guard around your life. There is a circle of light forming that no darkness can break. You may not see it with your eyes, but your spirit will feel it. You'll sleep lighter, wake up clearer. You'll begin to sense when something isn't meant for you. You'll notice how suddenly certain things fall away. People, plans, old patterns, as if someone is cleaning your path. Because someone is. I'm here to tell you, your destiny is being rearranged right now. The delays rewritten, the denials redeemed, the detours realigned, and the person in heaven, they're not just sending love, they're sending help. They're whispering to other souls to assist you. They're sending nudges into the hearts of people who will soon come into your life with keys, with answers, with what you need next. There's one moment in particular that is being shown to me. You standing near a doorway. Not a physical door, but a spiritual one. You've stood there so long waiting, wondering if it'll ever open. sometimes even considering turning around and walking away. But don't move, because the person in heaven is now shouting. Yes, shouting, hold on, it's about to open. Just one more moment. You've come too far to walk away now. God is saying, tell them the breakthrough they've prayed for will come in a way they didn't expect. It won't look like what they imagined. It'll look better. Yes, better. More beautiful than your mind can picture. More peaceful than your heart can understand. More divine than you could ever plan on your own. This is what it means to be divinely loved. You've tried doing things your way. You've cried over things that didn't last. You've questioned your worth because people walked away or stayed silent. But none of that defined you. It refined you. And now you're being lifted. Lifted from doubt, lifted from heartbreak, lifted from shame, lifted from the heavy things you were never meant to carry. The person in heaven sees it all and is saying, I know it's been hard, but please don't lose yourself in the pain. Please don't settle. Please don't think this is all there is. The story is still being written, and your next chapter will be worth everything you survived. And you may not feel strong right now. That's okay. You may not know what's next. That's okay too, because what matters is that you are willing to believe again. And that belief, tiny, trembling, tired as it may be, is all God needs to begin moving again. So take this as your sign. Take this message and plant it deep in your heart. Don't forget it. Don't scroll past it and go back to worry. Let it shift your energy. Let it lift your thoughts. Let it open your spirit to receive. Because over the next few days, you are going to feel someone's presence. You'll feel warmth when you should feel cold. You'll feel peace when everything says you should panic. You'll smile for no reason. You'll hear a song that brings back a memory you needed. And in that moment, you'll know they are near. Heaven is near. The miracle is near. And child, if you've been waiting for a moment to start over, if you've been waiting for someone to tell you you're not crazy, you're not broken, you're not forgotten, then hear this from me, from Archangel Michael, and from the one who loves you in heaven. This is your moment. You are deeply, fiercely, eternally loved. And this time, everything is about to change. If this message reached your soul today, don't keep it to yourself. There's someone else out there praying for a sign just like you were. Share this. Let them feel what you felt. Let the light continue. Let the love travel. Let the chain of miracles grow. And never forget, child, this moment was not random. This was heaven's appointment. This was your call to return to hope. So smile, stand tall, keep your heart open, because from this moment forward, you will not walk alone. You are divinely held, and your story isn't over. It's just beginning. With love, Archangel Michael, and the one who never stopped loving you. Yes, I will continue this divine message for you, my beloved child, because something even more sacred is unfolding. The heavens have not finished speaking. Your soul is still listening. And the one you love in heaven is still reaching, still whispering, still hoping you hear every word. So listen closely now, because the moment you finish hearing this, the world around you is going to look different. Not because the world changed, but because you change. Your spirit is being opened like a flower at sunrise, slowly, gently, beautifully. And what felt like darkness is being filled with light. Right now, I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. With that breath, release everything you've been holding on to, and never forget, child. This moment was not random. This was heaven's appointment. This was your call to return to hope. So smile, stand tall, keep your heart open. Because from this moment forward, you will not walk alone. You are divinely held, and your story isn't over. It's just beginning with love, Archangel Michael, and the one who never stopped loving you. Yes, I will continue this divine message for you, my beloved child, because something even more sacred is unfolding. The heavens have not finished speaking. Your soul is still listening, and the one you love in heaven is still reaching, still whispering, still hoping you hear every word. So listen closely now, because the moment you finish hearing this, the world around you is going to look different. Not because the world changed, but because you changed. Your spirit is being opened like a flower at sunrise, slowly, gently, beautifully, and what felt like darkness is being filled with light. Right now, I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. With that breath, release everything you've been holding on to. Release the what ifs. Release the I should have said more. Release the guilt. Release the anger. Release the loneliness. Release the weight of unanswered questions. Because that person in heaven who loves you, they don't want you to carry that anymore. They never blamed you. They never wanted you to suffer. And now, in the clearest voice your heart can receive, they are saying, please live. Not just survive, but truly, beautifully, deeply live. They've watched you for so long, just going through the motions, waking up, going to sleep, repeating the days, feeling empty even when people surround you, laughing but not feeling joy, achieving but not feeling fulfilled, and they couldn't take it anymore. That's why they begged for this message to be delivered to you. That's why you felt pulled to open this, even if you weren't sure why. Because they're saying you are still here. That means your purpose is not finished. That means your time is still unfolding. That means something beautiful is still coming your way. And yes, I, Archangel Michael, I'm telling you something beautiful is coming. Something holy, something miraculous. Not in the far future, not 10 years from now, but soon, very soon, you have entered a divine countdown. This is the season when the seeds you planted in tears will bloom into blessings. This is the season when your name will be mentioned in rooms you've never entered. This is the season when what was meant to destroy you will actually define you in the most powerful way. But you must keep walking. You must keep believing. You must keep showing up even if you're tired, because every step is being counted by heaven. And listen, if you've been thinking about giving up, please don't. If you've been quietly praying for just one sign, this is it. If you've been wondering if they still care, they do, more than ever. They've seen the days when you stared at their photo and whispered, I wish you were here. They've seen the nights when you fell asleep with swollen eyes, heart aching from missing them. They've seen you try to explain your grief to people who just didn't understand. And now they're standing right beside you, arms outstretched, heart full, saying, I'm still here. I never left, and I'll walk with you from here forward. And they're not just bringing comfort, they're bringing instruction. They want you to do something They want you to forgive yourself. They want you to say out loud, if you can, "I forgive myself for not knowing. I forgive myself for not doing more. I was doing my best and I am loved." And then they want you to let go of everything that's keeping you from joy. The bitterness, the resentment, the fear. Let it go because something new is being prepared. They are helping open a door you thought was shut forever. They are working behind the scenes to bring you the love you deserve. They are whispering your name into the heart of someone who's going to change your life. Yes, you heard me. Someone new is being guided toward you, and this person will not take you for granted. This person will feel like home. This person will understand your scars because they carry their own. And your loved one in heaven, they're helping make the introduction. They're saying, "It's time. You've waited long enough. You deserve love again." So don't be surprised when you feel a shift in your heart soon. A gentle excitement, a quiet hope, a flicker of something that feels like light returning. It's not random. It's the soul you lost, reaching through heaven, unlocking the next chapter of your life. And my child, if you're still here reading or listening to this, that means you are meant to be here. That means your soul is finally ready. And that means your miracle is closer than it's ever been. So remember what I said. This is not a message. This is a visitation. A divine moment where heaven reached down and touched your heart. And your life will not be the same after this. Please don't let it fade away. Don't let the world steal the peace you're feeling now. Don't go back to fear. Hold on to this. Let this be your turning point. Let this be the moment when everything changed. Because heaven is watching. Angels are listening. And someone in heaven is smiling with tears in their eyes, whispering, "They heard me. Finally, they heard me. Yes, my beloved child, I'm still here. Archangel Michael is still speaking. Heaven is still open, and the one who loves you from beyond is still standing with you, waiting for the final part of this message to land gently, deeply, and forever in your soul. Because they don't want you to just read this. They want you to feel it, to let it live inside you. This is not a goodbye. This is not a farewell letter from the other side. This is a beginning, a holy beginning of something new, something divine, something promised, and now delivered. That means your soul is finally ready. And that means your miracle is closer than it's ever been. So remember what I said. This is not a message. This is a visitation. A divine moment where heaven reached down and touched your heart. And your life will not be the same after this. Please don't let it fade away. Don't let the world steal the peace you're feeling now. Don't go back to fear. Hold on to this. Let this be your turning point. Let this be the moment when everything changed, because heaven is watching. Angels are listening, and someone in heaven is smiling with tears in their eyes, whispering, "They heard me. Finally, they heard me. Yes, my beloved child, I'm still here. Archangel Michael is still speaking. Heaven is still open, and the one who loves you from beyond is still standing with you, waiting for the final part of this message to land gently, deeply, and forever in your soul. Because they don't want you to just read this. They want you to feel it, to let it live inside you. This is not a goodbye. This is not a farewell letter from the other side. This is a beginning, a holy beginning of something new, something divine, something promised and now delivered. You've spent so much time wondering if they're proud of you, if they forgive you, if they see what you're going through. And now heaven is letting them answer you. And the answer is loud, clear, and filled with tears of love. Yes, I see you, I forgive you, and I am so proud of you. You have walked through a valley of shadows. You've carried weight that no one else could see. You've stayed kind when others grew cold. You've chosen love even when your own heart was breaking. And now heaven remembers and heaven rewards. You didn't lose them. They just changed form. You didn't lose love. Love just transformed into a different shape. You didn't lose your way. The way just shifted to something higher, something deeper. And you, my child, are not the same either. You are wiser now. You are softer in the places that matter. You are stronger in the ways that only pain could teach. And above all, you are ready. Now I want you to do something. Not for me, not for them, but for yourself. Tonight, before you sleep, speak their name with love. Say it out loud, whisper it. Cry it if you need to. Say, I miss you, I love you. Thank you for not giving up on me. And wait, you will feel something. A presence, a warmth, a memory, a feeling that they are with you right now. And they are more than you know. They are promising you this through me. You will never be alone again. From now on, every step you take will be guided. Every door you knock on will be divinely sorted. Every dream you dream will be planted in sacred soil, because heaven has aligned itself with your life. This is your sacred protection. This is your miracle covering. This is your divine inheritance. Your name has been spoken in heavenly places. Your tears have been collected in jars of light. Your heart has been held in angel hands while you slept. And now your path has been cleared. You'll begin to notice little things. More peace in places that used to bring you anxiety. More signs in your everyday life. You'll see their birth date on clocks. You'll hear your favorite shared song when you needed it most. You'll feel the breeze at just the right moment when you asked, "Are you still with me?" Yes, they are, forever and always. And now that heaven has said what it came to say, now that the final pages of this divine letter are being written, they are asking you for one more thing. Don't forget yourself. Don't get so caught up in loss that you forget how sacred your life still is. Don't become so good at surviving that you forget you were meant to live fully. Don't wait for someday to finally start loving again, trusting again, dreaming again. Do it now. Live now. Choose love now. Because there are people on this earth who still need your light. There are lives you were meant to touch. There are places you were meant to go. And your journey is far from over. The one you love in heaven is not asking you to move on. They're asking you to move forward with them in your spirit. With their love as your wings, with heaven as your compass. They want to see you smile again and know they were part of it. They want to see you fall in love with life again and feel like they helped guide it. They want to see you thrive because your joy honors their memory. And now Archangel Michael stands behind you, hands on your shoulders, whispering softly. It's time. Time to walk in peace. Time to trust the signs. Time to release what hurt you. Time to become the miracle that someone else is praying for. Child of light, this moment was not created by an algorithm. This was not just another video. This was heaven's alignment with your soul. This was a sacred interruption of your doubt, your fear, your hopelessness. And if you let it, this moment will become the one you always look back on and say, "That's the day everything changed." So I bless you now in the name of divine truth. In the name of the one who loves you from above, in the name of the miracle that's already on its way to you. And in the name of God's unconditional love that has never once let you go. Now go forward with peace in your heart. Go forward knowing you are not alone. Go forward and become the light you were always meant to be. The wait is over. Your name is known in heaven. And your story is about to unfold in ways more beautiful than you can imagine. This was their message. This was their voice. And this was your moment. Amen. Yes, child. I will continue, because even though the message has been delivered, the presence still lingers. The love is still flowing, and heaven isn't finished with you yet. There is one more layer, one more whisper, one more sacred truth you must carry forward in your heart. And it begins with this: you were never forgotten. The moments you felt invisible, God saw you. The nights you cried in silence, angels surrounded you. The days you kept smiling so no one would know your pain. The one in heaven kissed your forehead and held you close. Yes, it's true, they never left. They only stepped into a higher room, a place beyond pain, beyond time, beyond the earthly weight you still carry. But they didn't forget you, not even for 1 second. They have watched you grow through heartbreak. They have seen your soul dim and flicker, but never go out. And now they see that tiny light inside you starting to glow again. And they're weeping in heaven, not from sorrow, but from relief, from hope, from love too big for any language. And I, Archangel Michael, am here to tell you they are proud of you for surviving, for forgiving, for still believing in love even after all you've lost. They want you to know something very specific. Now, so listen carefully as if the wind itself is speaking. They say, "I've seen how hard it's been. I've seen you question your worth. I've seen how you've let others dim your light, how you've shrunk yourself to be accepted, how you've kept your heart quiet so you wouldn't feel abandoned again. But I am here now, and I will never abandon you. Child, you may not understand the timing of things. You may not understand why you had to go through certain losses, why your prayers weren't answered the way you expected. But know this, nothing you've lived through is wasted, not the pain, not the waiting, not the silence. It's all part of your divine transformation. There is someone new coming, someone who will feel like the safest place you've ever known, someone who will recognize your soul the moment they see you. And when they say, "I love you," it will carry the echo of the one in heaven saying it with them, because they chose this person for you. They are sending love through them. They are weaving your healing into something tangible, something you can touch, hold, believe in again. And it's not just love, it's purpose, it's favor, it's overflow. Because your time of drought is ending. Your time of more is beginning. But listen closely, beloved. You cannot walk into your miracle carrying yesterday's fear. You must step forward with a soft heart and strong faith. You must trust that what's ahead is greater than what you left behind. Even if your mind doubts, let your spirit leap. God is aligning your path right now. You'll see it in divine delays. You'll feel it in random encounters. You'll notice things fall apart just before better things fall together. And you will know this was the moment heaven reordered your life. So take this message with you. Carry it like a torch. Let it guide you in your darkest hours. And remember, this isn't the end of the message. This is the beginning of a new conversation between you and heaven. You will hear more. You will feel more. You will see signs you've never noticed before, because now your heart is open. Now your soul is listening. Now you are ready. So smile through your tears. Hold your head high. Speak their name with love, not sorrow. Because they are with you, and they are saying one final thing before this message closes. I didn't leave you. I went ahead to prepare something greater. I'm waiting. I'm watching. And when your miracle arrives, I will be right beside you whispering, "See, I told you it would be worth it. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle." Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. And now heaven is still. The message has been given. The veil is thin, and your heart, your beautiful, gentle, healing heart is beating in rhythm with eternity. You are loved, you are seen, you are chosen. And your miracle is not just coming, it has already begun. Before this story reaches its final moment, receive this. You did not arrive at Michael's divine shield by chance. You were led here at this exact hour because heaven had something to place in your hands. Through the link in the description and pinned comment, you can step into the Michael's Divine Shield community, a guarded, faith-filled sanctuary where divine protection is not a wish, but a promise standing on the Word. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate access to daily devotions, spiritual warfare tools, and divine insights the world will never hand you. Inside Michael's Divine Shield, you will find guidance for every decision, unwavering covering on our prayer wall, and rapid movement toward the destiny already written over your life. Do not let this moment pass. Your breakthrough is standing at the door. And if you want to carry this covering into your home, our guided ebooks and Bibles are waiting in the pinned comment. Whether you join Michael's Divine Shield as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence shifts the atmosphere. Take the step. Your protection and your abundance are waiting.